I like OG's draft overall. I'm not the Joe Ranger pick a little bit of a surprise to me, but
we've seen him contest it though this entire tournament, which is finally going to allow No-Tail to get something out of the lanes.
He's like, I'm doing it, guys.
For once, I'm not the person being in this position. He's like, how do you like this?
Ohio. He's actually going to be stunned up. Looks like he's dead. He's going to be right-click down as No-Tail joins him. The Fairy Fire is not quite enough. DJ is going to show himself now with the double damage. Starts going on to No-Tail and may actually be able to get a lot done here as they are going to have to eat through the trees. No-Tail gets a swift little juke.
But DJ so far from Fnatic, I feel like he's been even more than mid one. A lot of talk has been centered around the new kid for Fnatic, but I almost feel like DJ is their most stable player. He's put out so many good performances for them. He's the kind of person that I watch out for in almost all of Fnatic's games. He's like the only support to win an MVP. Come on, that tells you something.
Moon gets an early level of time dilation. He's been battling it out back to mid lane, though. OD does end up going down as finally just pushes too far forward against net mid one.
Yeah, something we don't see every day. An early death from Miracle. Normally one of the Fly's just trying to get whatever he can. The advantage here, I guess, is that Moon is going to get pretty much free farm, which you're going to trade out.
Miracle's going to be gone on once again.
Oh, boy.
Extends himself too far forward, and DJ as well as Ned show themselves for a nice three-man gank.
Yeah, this is starting to get a little bit rough. Like, they're going to have to do something to try to protect him. And I guess this is how you abuse the Enigma. Like, Fly is getting roamed on by the bounty, makes her quite slow, and B, because the mid-laning phase has gone so well, Net can afford to do this.
They're going to try and go on Mushi here. They've got the Chronosphere ready to go. Moon was already dealing some damage out, but they don't actually have enough. Mushi realizes this. He's actually going to be able to turn this around. Throws out the stun. Moon's going to try and get a couple more right clicks. He doesn't have a time walk, though. He's fully committing. Will be able to get the kill on Mushi. Fly is here as well. While Net does manage to pick up the kill on the face of Void, it looks like he's going to be dying to OG. We're going to be able to track him down. Fly will get the other one. A dominating streak that was picked up by Net will now turn to Fly for a bit of extra gold.
Yeah, they really needed that as in this mid lane, Crit is going to come over, try to stun mid one, but he's going to get the dodge off, no problem. Does have to commit the coil for that, and I would have really liked to see if mid one could have just so far has not been able to get any levels. Most of the time it's just because they've been isolating him out into the jungle. But OG are going to say, screw it, doesn't really matter. Let's just go for the 5-man. We have so many strong heroes.
It's an awkward position. They have the Chronosphere ready to go, but the Ravage hits first. They hit on two, and OG, they've already lost the fight before it begins. OG start retreating with the rest of their heroes. But Fnatic, they just got two right in front of the Roshan pit. They could surely take the Aegis now.
Yeah, I think they sort of want Ohio to be there, but that half split seconds hesitation from No-Tail cost them everything. Or not from No-Tail. Roshan is going to be the big one though for OG is they need to do everything they can.
Jumps on a No-Tail, nice Centaur stun turnaround. Crit's gonna follow that up with a stun swap combination. Moon starts coming forward, is looking for the Chronosphere, but he's gonna have to wait for Time Walk number 2. Actually has to blink forward. They are gonna catch Mushi here, but still Fnatic are coming in force. They have mid one already here to be able to put some pressure on to No-Tail. They blow him up. They've caught Fly as well. They're gonna be able to stay on to him. That's 2 down already with Crit about to fall from the chain front. It's bouncing back and forth. Miracle's taking so much damage. Fnatic, they're practically gonna ride this fight. Miracle attempts the ultimate, but it gets silenced up beforehand. He goes down before anything is dropped. OG just bungling all of their spells, and that means Fnatic, they roll right through that fight and start putting pressure on the mid lane. They could take a tier 1, potentially even tier 2.
What is this, just like a night of upsets as Fnatic? One game away from taking out the Frankfurt champs, as we already saw Complexity take out the TI3 champs, and they're in such a good position after that team fight. You saw Ohio going without count. Fnatic are still up here. Looks like the two of them might want to try to pop him with that Dagon 3, but everybody from OG.
Oh, they actually hit the stun. Surprise on a mid one. They do get the Chronosphere. The Ravage is not in time to be able to save the puck. That's going to be a big ability blown, and now the time dilation actually slows him down enough that OG might be able to pick off both as Ohio. Yep, last right click comes in from Miracle. So much damage. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, they will be able to catch Fly. That's a track kill as well. Can't forget about those.
Still, that was a Ravage expended by Fnatic. This is going to allow OG to kind of take advantage of this, as even if he did have buyback, which he doesn't, no Ravage available on him, and Puck's immediately going to buy back because he realizes OG will take this Rex really quickly, and Fnatic, they absolutely can't allow things like that to happen.
They'll still be able to defend their tier 2 bottom lane. They blew. It's going to be a Daedalus next for Mushi.
Yeah, he's prepping it. Just for when he dies, but this is a level 24 Sven. Just frontline with him, and
Oh, geez, they found his opening. Ravage goes down. They managed to get a good swap, saving Miracle's life, but why? He can't afford to go down either. He pops the BKB. They're going to turn onto Ohio now and try and beat him down, but the stun onto Miracle, but that Dream Coil is lasting so long, they're not actually getting any damage. Finally, the Chronosphere comes out, but Mushi jumps right over it, straight onto. They've already taken out Miracle with the buyback. He's going to be able to come into play. Mushi's BKB is going to be fading away. It looks like he wants to fight this one out with the Aegis. Miracle starts dropping those bombs. He's going to start taking away big-time intelligence, and he's going to be ready for round number 2 against this Sven. See if he can get the quick link away. Oh, the gust not in the right time, and No-Tail gets blown up by the punk. Oh no, now Miracle gets stunned out. He has to be able to drop the ultimate. They managed to get the black hole with the chain bombs interruption. Now he imprisons himself. Mushi's so damn low. It looks like the imprisonment should be able to finish off several. Miracle fighting out. He desperately needs to be able to win this fight. Mid one pops the cheese though, and Fnatic, they're coming right back with vengeance. Mushi, life number 3 now on the board. I don't see how OG could possibly defend against Mushi again.
And this is an okay position though. They haven't lost the racks.
Fnatic, they gotta protect their carry here. Moon's just waiting it out. He almost has Chronosphere, but he dies! He buys back. He's gonna try and TP in. They're slowing down Mushi.
Mushi's the target here.
This opportunity. He's gotta be able to take out this big carry of Fnatic, but he's getting away with the Glimmer Cape. He turns the attention to net and still, but it's not a kill that he really wanted. He gotta get that Sven. They finally get the Chronosphere. They're gonna be able to get mid one as well, so that does help recover things a bit. But Mushi was the critical kill. And Mushi is the one that managed to get himself away.
Imagine if OG could have killed him right there. They fought back on so many heroes because they smelled blood. They're like, this is our best opportunity. He's not going to have the buyback available. We've got the drawer. We're going to push this incredibly quick. Maybe they could have even gone for Throne in that position, but they're going to at least force the buybacks. They realize they can't really afford to wait. Maybe
they're almost there too. They see Moon, they see No-Tail. No-Tail starts pushing forward. Ohio pops the Shiva's there in response. Miracle, oh, Mushi's actually jumped on Miracle. He's hitting on a crit as well. Crit's trying to come forward. Glimmer Cape won't be able to protect him. Still on the right-hand side. Ohio almost dies, but he managed to get out the Ravage. He gets it on 2 times now. They're trying to deal with Moon. They're going to be able to blow him up. Back over to Miracle, who has managed to deal with Mushi. He took him down, and there's a buyback from that big carry from Fnatic.
Yeah, and Fnatic are going to rush their way over, but they don't have the double Ravage available, and OG are more than happy to reset this fight, as they still have the black hole. Miracle still has his ultimate. OG have everything that they need. They've even got the refresher orb now completed on this Enigma.
This is why Fnatic, they need to go and find some sort of pickoff or force the fight now while the Faceless Void is down for 80 seconds. Hey, Ohio is a bit too far forward though. No-Tail's punishing him. The Kraken Shell goes out. No-Tail's fully committing here to try and kill Ohio. He's got the vision. One more last right click, but it's not enough. 80 HP. Now No-Tail's going to be controlled up with Coil, and Mushi's going to blow through him like, oh my god, so quickly. He's got a buyback though on both him as well as the Vengeful Spirit. Again, it's still just Moon who doesn't have it.
Yeah, and the creep wave mid isn't pushed in enough, but Mushi's just going to walk in here anyways and try to take this down, but there is backdoor protection as 3 heroes are dead from OG, but
he'll do it eventually.
Yeah,
he's got the God Strength coming in as well.
Gonna take this
so much faster.
Doesn't just glyph and it goes, but
starts healing up. I mean, they're just buying themselves time. All right. So melee and ranged racks, Fnatic can't really do much past that. OG will keep all of their buybacks intact.
And that's probably even more important than just losing the racks.
Yeah.
As now they know the refresher's on cooldown. So careful, he doesn't have buyback, but they're gonna completely go for the other side.
Oh, the Ravage goes down, flies already away. Oh no, Fnatic, they're in a bad position now. Miracle knows it too. He's got a pounce with the Chronosphere over the top. OG just getting bursted down. He's down. 2 minutes on the clock with the buyback ready to go. The OG, he dropped the ultimate. He takes out another 2. Triple kill from Miracle, and that all leads with Ohio going for that Ravage. They thought the kill on Fly would be worth it, but Fly, it was just a bit too fast, and now Fnatic, once upon a time, they were far ahead, but now they're most definitely on the back foot, potentially teetering over now as G-Gods for Mushi, as he's going to take out that big damage dealer, but still deal with some evasion. No-Tail's on the front lines.
They really don't want to take this fight. The tied down, but they're going to be forced to, as I think OG At this point, they should know that there's no buyback available on the Tidehunter, or he would have expended it with the rest of his team.
By the time you take Megas, it'll still be another 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's an empty Rax too.
Yeah.
They do have the glyph available, but it's not going to be nearly enough time.
I don't know. I'm almost feeling like Fnatic just give this up, take Megas, and Tide might be back up for the throne defense. It's going to be a close call. No Tail pushing back mid one. DJ starts coming forward. They're going to leave with the Scythe of Ice, just a pittance of damage, just threaten No Tail into popping that BKB. He does pop it now. The Dream Coil comes in. Chronosphere actually catching two. He actually got both Fly and Miracle. That's not great. The Chain Frost controlling things up. Mushi's now going to go to town with the cleave, but the Black Hole comes in first. He's down for 2 minutes straight. Divine Rapier on the deck. Fnatic have no damage now. 30k net worth hero gone. And OG taking full control of Fnatic's base in game number 2. The jump in. The Ravage goes down. Are they actually going to be able to do this? One Fly? No, he turns it around. 3-man Black Hole. Fnatic are caught inside the pit. GG is called, and OG, they stave off disaster in game number 2 and push it to game 3 against Fnatic.
This is going to be so disappointing for Fnatic if they don't walk away with this series. This will be the game that they look back upon and say, that was our opportunity. But OG, we hyped it up for so long, we're like, they can still do this, they can still do this. Eventually, they complete the comeback.
I was beginning to doubt it myself, Blitz. The words
man.
felt
I told you,
false in my mouth.
That is the one issue